What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video journaling episode type shit. Today, the thing is gonna know thoughts type shit. I actually don't really have important thoughts these days. Not like, obviously, I have important thoughts, but important to the task at hand, not really important to just not randomly important thoughts, basically, if you get what I'm saying. But today was cool, I guess. Well, other than how my day started, because it started with school. It did start earlier, like breakfast type shit, but school was the first thing I did, basically, after breakfast, morning routine, and all that. School, 1.5 hours of school, and then physics, and I was really lost. Honestly, well, first of all, I was really tired. I was like, oh, should I get a coffee before school? Like, should I leave 10 minutes earlier? And then, and, well, and then the time came up where I was like, okay, if I leave now, I can get a coffee. But then I was like, ooh, I'm feeling awake, there's no need to get a coffee. Yeah, well, the moment I left 10 minutes later, so the time as usual, that's when the sleepiness kicked in, basically. So I was tired for the first. No, I was just tired, honestly. I still did decent in the class, but it was the teacher, she stood right next to me because we were supposed to do tasks, and I asked questions, and she stood next to me a couple of times because I asked something. Did I just say that twice? Whatever. Yeah. And well, she asked me a question, if that was the case or if I was wrong, because I was like, yo, is this the correct way of doing it? And she explained it with an example, basically, and asked, is this right or is this right? And twice or even 3 times, I was like, yo, sorry, what did you just say? I did not listen. I was just, I don't know, I couldn't really focus that well. Still decently well because I did the test, but not that well. Literally, my brain wasn't working that well. That's what it felt like. Yeah. Well, after the class was over, though, I went home. Started doing my habits. I did 12 pull-ups, which is a new record for me because the last PR that I had was 11, and today I did 12. And then I went ice bathing at 12 p.m., which was really late. Usually we go on Sundays at 9 p.m., but since I won't be here for the next 4 days, whatever, that means that there will be no video, obviously. Yup. Well, yeah, so we went ice bathing today, and I invited another friend from school who didn't come yet. I was like, yo, bro, do you want a ice bath with us? It's probably just gonna be the 4 of us. One of our friends that he knew before I knew him, basically. And then one more friend from school, and me, obviously, and him. Yeah. We. That was also completely stupid. One of our friends, whatever, said yo, let's meet up a bit later because some people have the last class, which goes till almost 11. So let's just meet up at 12. I'm like, sure. Yeah, well, I think, well, the friend who asked today was obviously in the same class as me. And I think the two of them, or no, one of them also had class, the one who said let's meet up later. but he also only had the first two. And the last friend didn't have school at all. So basically, we just met up an hour later or 2 hours later for no reason. Yeah, type shit. Um, but yeah, we went ice bathing. Was hella windy actually. It was so windy. It never happened before. The water, like the sea water or the lake water, whatever. Like you could see waves, very very small ones, but you know the water moved, and that didn't really happen before. Before it was like all one surface, and now it was like visibly not even. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was what's up. And the or the friend who did it for the first time, he I always have something in my hands. It's crazy. He stayed in there as long as I did, or I stayed in there as long as he did. Yeah, that fits more. We stayed in there for like 9 minutes. The other two stayed in there for I don't know. But one friend swam today. Even if it was even if it was just for like 10 to 15 seconds, but still he swam while we were ice bathing. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. Well, first of all, I couldn't do that because I was wearing a hat. Am I dumb? Wait, I need to look this up. Am I dumb? Am I an idiot right now? Am I an idiot? But basically, I was wearing a hat. I'll call it a hat. If it's not a hat, then I'll be really. I'm really worried about my English. But basically, I was the only one wearing that. If I did not have a hat on, then maybe I would have. Okay, let's see what cap hat. Yeah, cap or hat, whatever. Um, if I hadn't worn that today, then maybe I even would have swam a bit later, not as early as he did because he got right out. He got out right after, and yeah, I wanted to again stay in there the longest. But today was really tough. I think the only reason why I stayed in there for so long was because of the new friend of the new guy who was there, because he wanted to be the one who stays in there the longest, and so yeah, I stayed in there longer, like 2 seconds longer, because I wanted him to leave first so I could be the longest. Ego type shit, you know what I'm saying? But that was pretty cool. It was fun, and then we chilled in the cafe for like what, 2 hours? 2 hours? Yeah, seems right. And oh, before we got in, we waited because there were a lot of ducks and even two swans who literally were in front of us. Like they literally were gathering right in front of us, literally at the place where we wanted to go in. So we waited. And then while we were ice bathing, first of all, there was we may have influenced the kid's life, because basically there was a dad with his kid. The kid, I don't think it could speak, because like very very small child, you know what I'm saying? And we were ice bathing. It saw us ice bathing. Maybe we've just completely influenced this kid's perception, this kid's life. You know, maybe it's gonna ice bath in 10 years or whatever, 20 years. That would be crazy. Yeah, especially because kids like perceive everything so differently, you know. And we might have just completely changed the course of that kid's life, which is crazy, I think. That's what's up. And what else? No idea, honestly. No. Oh, and there was that was completely random. Like an not like elderly, but like an older woman, maybe like 50, probably 40 to 50 years old, something like that. 40s, 50s, whatever. she came up and was like, "Yo, can I take a picture of you?" Just four beautiful guys in an ice bath, you know. She took a picture and then just left. That was new. And there were a lot of kids with, or a lot of parents with their kids who also watched us. So that was cool, I guess. Like it was definitely a different experience because usually we go at 9 a.m. and then there's just a few joggers there, you know. But this time there were parents and their kids. I don't know. It was an experience, I guess. But I'd rather go at 9 or even at 8. That's better. Um, yeah, then cafe for quite a while. We talked good, you know what I'm saying? And then that was really crazy, okay? I left I went to the bathroom real quick and then I come back and my friend is saying like, "Yo, coach, the reason why I am a complete fan of yours, like I told this everyone, like to me, so Nikita, to the other friend who was there, like since day one I was a fan of yours because you're real." And then everyone just started saying nice things about each other and that was completely random because like just before I left they were talking about, or was it after that, either before I left or after we were done with that, they suddenly were like, "Oh, do you guys think you could take a bear in a fight?" Like if, and then it was like, "Okay, let's say you're in the forest, you know, do you think you could run away? Do you think you could defeat it?" And then it kind of also turned shark or bear. And then also, do you think you could survive if you were in front of a lion? Like, what the hell were we doing? And the conversation was completely random, low key, but it was funny. Yeah. And tomorrow I'll be leaving. And then yeah, I came home, packed my bag, like packed my. I basically took out all the things I'm gonna take with me. It's probably a lot more than I'll actually wear, but it's all on my bed right now. And after this, I'll probably like it's almost 7 type shit. What was that? What is that like? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that light? Am I being listened to? That was weird. Okay. I'll shower and then I'll actually put the things in my bag. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll have to get up at like 5 or something, so nothing out of the ordinary, you know what I'm saying? I'm usually waking up at 6 anyways, and I want to wake up at 5 again because I used to wake up at 5, but then I stopped waking up at 5 because um, at one point I was just like up an hour or so longer, so I had to sleep an hour longer. Yeah. So now I want to do this again, like waking up earlier. Yup, 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 yup. So it shouldn't be a problem to wake up at 5 anyways. Also because because I don't really have a lot to do today, you know what I'm saying? So I can probably sleep early. I mean, this is honestly the last habit I'll do. I mean, I'll do dips because especially since it will be the last time for the next few days. Like the most I can do in my friend's place is probably like push-ups or whatever, or yeah, basically just calisthenics stuff. Or maybe I could do that, but I don't know how much time I have. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm with my friends, you know, and I last saw them literally on a 31st December of, or I guess the first January of 2024, or the 31st December of 2023. So it's been quite a while, you know what I'm saying? It's been like a good year. So yeah. And maybe I'll also visit my grandparents. Like I don't really have a lot of time, just like 3.5 days. 3.5? Hold up. Saturday, half a day. Sunday, Monday. That's 2.5. And then, cause like, or I guess 3, cause I leave at around 11 or 12. 11 a.m., 12 p.m., something like that on Tuesday. Yeah, but like, my friend sleeps he's the complete polar opposite of me. Like, literally, during a certain time, it was like, I woke up at 5 a.m., he went to sleep at 5 or 6 a.m. Like, literally, sometimes we talked in the morning, you know what I'm saying? He stayed up till 6 a.m., I was awake at 5 a.m., we talked for an hour. There was a time when we did that. Crazy, basically, crazy. Also, I had pizza for lunch, and my upper side of my throat is burned, you know, like top side. So I feel like drinking. Also because of my mouth is dry. My mouth is dry. Yeah. Basically, we have no idea what we'll do in the next few days. Literally no idea. So it might be good, it might be bad. We'll see. Also because the way, like, it'll take around 6.5 to 7 something hours. 6.5 to 7 hours 15 or something. Till I'll arrive at the destination, basically. Because I'm taking the train or a few trains. Yeah. So that will be something. Yeah, so I also... The thing is, I'll take a book with me. I'll have to decide what book I'll take with me, honestly. Because I don't know. I'm not taking the one that I'm reading right now. Because I don't like it. I don't know if I'll read at all. Like I said, I don't know how much free time I'll have. Oh, I need to take my portemonnaie with me. And then I could also check, like, what cards am I taking? Yeah, I think I need a bit of cash, like $50 or whatever. Maybe a bit more. No, $50 should be enough. Because I also have, like, my card, you know what I'm saying? Looking clean, yeah. So, I should not forget this. Also, whatever this is. Have it for the ride for the way tomorrow. I also installed some games on my iPad. I mean, I have chess, but like, I have no Wi-Fi games. Like, Plants vs. Zombies. I played that when I was little, you know. Yeah, but honestly, I don't even know if I'll play games on my iPad. Because it's not a vibe anymore, you know what I'm saying? But I also don't think I'll read, like, for 6 hours or whatever. So, you know, just in case. No, I actually installed Solitaire. Solitaire. I don't even know how to say it. Solitaire. Anyways, I installed that game where you arrange the cards, basically, you know, from a normal deck. Yup. And if possible, I'll also talk to friends just during the ride, you know, but I actually wasn't going to bring my iPad, but because I need to upload the TikTok content every day, I will need to, because because the accounts are on my iPad, you know what I'm saying, and everything for the uploading is on my iPad, so kind of, you know, I need to bring it. But then I could also maybe journal in the evening, depending on how much time I have. I guess I don't know anything yet. So, yep. Let's just see how it goes, honestly. I think it's gonna be a fun time, probably. The thing is, my friend might be going on a rave on the 2nd February, so on Sunday, you know. But I'm not a rave guy, so I'm not going. Yeah, I don't think I'll go. No, I won't go. But if he's gone, and I might as well visit my grandparents at that time, I'll just see. Especially because my friend lives like close to them, so yeah, like maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Whoppa. Yeah, and the thing is, I also don't know with my friend. Like, I know that he doesn't eat that much. I'm trying to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I'm I hope I'm getting food. You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't only have to eat junk food, yo. That would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. Oh, also, the thing is also, I'm probably gonna ask my mom, like, if I should take my skincare routine, probably like the new one. Ooh, I kinda have to, because it was like, oh, after opening, use it within 14 days. And imagine out of those 14 days, just 4 days I'm not using it. You know, that wouldn't be that good. So I guess I have to take it with me. But the thing is, maybe he'll get, like he said, he has beef with the owner of that place, so maybe he'll be thrown out. So maybe we'll be sleeping not at his place, but somewhere else. And it's just gonna be, something. I don't know. I'll just see. Everything will reveal itself with time. This is my 3rd liter today. Also really weird. I drank 2 in the morning, like literally in the first 2 or 3 hours of being awake. And I went ice bathing. Then we were in a cafe. I drank before ice bathing a coffee, after ice bathing a cocoa, and then till now I didn't really drink more water, so my throat is really dry, kind of. My mouth is dry, not my throat. So yeah, that's what's up basically. Yeah, I actually have things to do, and I don't know, it feels so unreal, low-key. I was ice bathing, right? And like what, 18 hours 18 hours later, not even 1 day later, I won't be here in Berlin anymore. That feels so unreal. Crazy. Actually, really crazy. But yeah. Okay, I have to go now because I'm just wasting time. See you next one. Oh, I missed. No, I missed. Oh, negative aura. I have to do this again. We'll see you next one.